When Frank Castle loses his family, he becomes a vigilante known as the Punisher to punish those who do wrong. I'm back with great comic book covers, guys. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another long-awaited edition of great comic book covers. Hey, the last two episodes I did some themes. I know the first episode ever was just a bunch of random comics, but then I did the Image Comics one, I did Spawn after that, and you know what, I've had a lot of friends, a lot of viewers of the channel who have been enjoying seeing me do the great comic book covers, and they've been asking me, a lot of people, actually a lot of my friends, even Vanessa, have been asking me, when are you going to put out another episode? Well guys, it's been a long ass winter, spring is finally here, I figured I'd spring this on you guys. Pun intended. I'm back with another episode of Great Comic Book Covers. Today, we're focusing on the vigilante, Frank Castle, the Punisher. I chose eight comic book covers of the Punisher. These are all, like usual, not in any specific order, and one of them is not from a Punisher comic book, but I just loved the cover. I was like, I gotta include it. So I got 8 of them. Let's get right into the comic book covers. Something that comes to mind with a lot of people when it comes to the Punisher is the series War Journal and Warzone. More on War Journal later, but first cover I have here, and this is a gimmick cover. It's not the best, but I don't know why I've always liked this cover. We've got the Punisher Warzone #1. I don't know, I just love the intensity in Frank's face, the shooting, all the bullets flying around. When you take this out, I'm not going to take it out, but when you take this out and you open, it's the Punisher skull logo, which is really awesome. So here we got the Punisher Warzone #1. So as I said earlier, you're going to notice a theme here. A lot of these are from the, I guess, late 80s and early 90s. I'm not 100% certain. But the next one we have is the Punisher #47. What catches my eye about this cover, it's the colors. I like the colors. Everything is in red. And I don't know, it's just really nice. And I like the way that they did the cover. And then the Punisher logo up here in green. I just thought it was really neat. A lot of these covers, you know, they have the writing on it, so whatever. But no, I just thought that was really cool. I really like this cover. This next one, I will say, despite what's going on in the world, and my heart goes out to everyone, I chose this next cover because of the artwork of Frank Castle on it. So, that being said, the next one is, this is issue number 64, but this is the Punisher Euro Hit. This is #1 of 7. Honestly, I like the background, like all the flags in the background, and I love the way that they did Frank on the cover. Standing there somber with the shotgun. It's really cool, and it just, yeah, like I said, I chose this cover specifically because of the way that they did Frank on the cover. So there you go, there's the Punisher #64. Now, I can't have a great comic book cover featuring the Punisher and not feature one of his greatest villains and nemesis. So next I have the Punisher Final Days. This is issue number 55. And we have a picture straight up right there of Jigsaw. And then Frank Castle right in the blade. This actually reminds me of the Wolverine cover with the Hulk in his blades. So that's what I really like about this. I don't know if that's supposed to be homaging that, but this is just a really cool cover. There's so many like intricate lines on Jigsaw's face, and he looks super evil and super scary on this cover. This is the epitome of what a villain on a comic book cover should look like. It's the same as when as the Spawn issue with Jason Wynn on the cover. But yeah, there we go. Number 55, The Punisher. This one here is super cool because not only does it have the Punisher on it, and I would say it's also an earlier Punisher comic too. I don't know if it's the second. This is the second volume or the first volume, but we have the Punisher issue number 29. And what's really cool about this? Check this out. Yeah, you got the Punisher on the cover, but look, you've got Thor, you've got Captain America, you have a bunch of other Marvel characters, which is super cool. How neat is this cover? Like I said, I believe this is one of the earlier Punisher ones. I think it's from the second volume. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, this is such a cool cover. Just like I said, all like with the Marvel characters. Just to go show you that even though he is a vigilante, he's still very much in the Marvel Universe. We've made it halfway through. So earlier I said, when it comes to mind, usually when you think the Punisher and you think series of the Punisher, you know, you think Warzone and War's Journal. Now, this is not in any way the most key collected issue. I don't think it is at all. I just really like this cover of the Punisher War Journal. And actually, I think this is what caught the inspiration for one of the posters for the Punisher Warzone, the movie with Ray Stevenson. So we got the Punisher War Journal number 8. Really love this cover. I'm not sure who Damage is, but it says introducing Damage, but whatever. I love this cover. Just Frank standing on the building, the top of the building, rifle in hand. The background too with the buildings, and I love the purple sky. This is such a nice cover. Like, you know me, I'm not one who's always gonna be like, I'm going after the expensive covers. I love the nice looking covers, and I find this right here, this is one of the cream of the crop when it comes to the Punisher covers. This one is super cool. Just super cool. Gonna show it right away. Wanted Dead or Alive. This is number 57 of the Punisher. Look how cool that is. Look at that cover. There's so much detail in his face. Like, you could see the anger in his face. I love it. And I just love that it's one tone. Black and sepia. Perfect. This is an awesome looking cover. Yeah. Punisher right there. This is a great cover because it's by Erik Larsen. It's a very famous cover. And it also reminds me of Rocky. I'm a huge fan of the Rocky series. So we have the Punisher number 21. The famous cover of the Punisher, Frank Castle, in a boxing match. Love it. Just not much that I can say about it. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Rocky Balboa. That's one of the reasons why I love this cover so much. Fantastic cover. Fantastic to have in anyone's collection. It's just amazing. Well, my friends, we've come to the last issue for today's episode. This is not from the Punisher itself. This here is The Incredible Hulk, number 395. I know, sorry, 395. I know, you guys are thinking to yourself, this is the Punisher's episode. Well, this is technically a Punisher cover. So we have The Incredible Hulk, 395. This is from the 30th anniversary. This is from 1992. Look at that. When I saw this cover, I fell in love with it right away. This is a cover that I would actually love at some point to frame and display. I love that you have the Hulk wearing sunglasses, and in the sunglasses is a reflection of Frank Castle. How cool is this, guys? Come on, I know it's not the Punisher, but still, this is an awesome cover, and this to me, despite being the Incredible Hulk, literally shows off everything that the Punisher is. It's perfect.
Ready, aim, punish. The Punisher for Nintendo. Explosive arcade action. State-of-the-art weaponry. Got the guts. The Punisher for Nintendo from LJN. Everything's a target. Even you.
That's it for another episode of Great Comic Book Covers. Fear not. Have no fret, no worries. I will be doing some more free great comic book covers. I have a lot of comic books that I've been going through. I was like, that would make for a good episode. I was even looking at some random comics. I was like, that would be really good to show off. So yes, guys, don't worry. I'm going to make a lot more episodes this year. Let me know down below in the comments which cover was your favorite from this whole episode. Let me know if you guys are a fan of the Punisher. If you guys are reading Punisher comics, what comics you're collecting. I always want to hear from you guys when it comes to comic books. Let me know what you guys want to see when it comes to great comic book covers. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I will be back again soon with some more videos. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to be notified. And as always, guys, it's cool if it's nerd cool. Laters!